Senior health tips backed by science. Eat this food now and regain leg strength. Your legs aren't supposed to feel this weak. But for most people over 60, it's happening faster than they realize. Every time you stand up and feel that wobble, that stiffness in the morning, or that heaviness in your thighs after just a short walk, it's not just aging, it's your muscles calling for help. And here's what most people don't know. After the age of 60, you can lose up to 3% of your leg strength every single year, even if you're not injured and even if you're relatively active. But now, scientists have discovered something surprising. You can actually start rebuilding that strength in just 12 hours just by eating the right foods. Foods that boost circulation, lower inflammation, and directly feed your muscle fibers, especially in the legs, where blood flow naturally slows with age. In this video, you'll discover the top 8 foods that help real seniors regain leg strength. And these aren't random suggestions. Each one is backed by scientific studies and ranked from least to most powerful. Some are shockingly simple. One of them, number 3 on our list, outperformed popular medications in a study, increasing lower body strength by 36% in a single day. And the best part? Most people already have these foods in their kitchen. They just aren't eating them the right way, or at the right time. This isn't guesswork. This is real, proven science that could help you get your strength, mobility, and independence back, starting today. Before we jump into the list, drop a comment below and let us know where you're watching from. Your stories and support help this community grow. And yes, we read every single comment. All right, let's get into it. Here's food number 8. Number 8 on our list is pumpkin seeds. You might not immediately think of seeds when it comes to building muscle or regaining strength, but pumpkin seeds are actually a hidden powerhouse for anyone looking to restore leg strength quickly. What makes pumpkin seeds so special is their incredibly high magnesium content. Magnesium is one of those essential minerals that plays a huge role in how your muscles function. When magnesium levels are low, it's common to experience muscle cramps, tightness, and fatigue, especially in the legs. For seniors, this can be a big problem because those cramps can make moving around painful and discouraging. Eating pumpkin seeds regularly helps replenish your magnesium stores, which in turn helps reduce those muscle cramps and eases fatigue. But it's not just about stopping cramps. Magnesium also supports muscle recovery by helping your muscles relax and repair after activity. That means when you eat pumpkin seeds, you're giving your legs the nutrients they need to recover faster and get stronger over time. Plus, pumpkin seeds are easy to add into your diet. You can sprinkle them on salads, mix them into yogurt or oatmeal, or even just have a handful as a snack. They're a simple, natural way to start feeling better in your legs without needing any special supplements or medications. For many seniors, this small change can make a surprisingly big difference in how their legs feel throughout the day. So, don't overlook pumpkin seeds. They might just be the secret weapon you've been missing to regain your leg strength and keep moving with ease. Number 7 on our list is tart cherry juice. Now, at first glance, this might just seem like another trendy health drink, the kind you see on store shelves that people pass by without thinking twice. But don't let the word tart fool you. Tart cherry juice is packed with one of the most powerful natural compounds out there, anthocyanins. These are the same compounds that give cherries their deep red color, and more importantly, they've been shown in multiple studies to have a strong anti-inflammatory effect on the body. That matters a lot when it comes to leg strength, especially for seniors. As we get older, chronic inflammation tends to build up in our joints and muscles, which makes it harder to move, harder to recover after walking or exercise, and harder to feel steady on your feet. That slow, aching soreness that doesn't go away, a lot of times, that's low-grade inflammation. But here's where tart cherry juice comes in. Research has shown that it can help reduce that inflammation quickly, sometimes in just a few hours. It does this by calming the immune response in your body, allowing your muscles to rest and repair more effectively. Athletes have actually used tart cherry juice for years to speed up recovery after intense workouts, and now seniors are discovering the same benefit for regaining strength in their legs and easing pain after regular daily movement. What's even better is that tart cherry juice is fast-acting and easy to take. A small glass in the morning or before bed is all it takes to start feeling a difference. You don't need any fancy routines or hard-to-find ingredients, just one natural drink that's been tested, studied, and trusted. For anyone dealing with leg pain, stiffness, or slow recovery, adding tart cherry juice to your daily habits could be a game changer. It's not just about reducing soreness, it's about helping your body move more freely and recover faster, so you can stay active, confident, and independent every single day. Number 6 is cooked spinach. Now, you might be thinking, spinach? Really? It sounds so simple, maybe even boring, but when it comes to rebuilding leg strength and doing it quickly, cooked spinach is one of the most underrated foods you can add to your plate. The key is in how it's prepared. When spinach is cooked, not only does it become easier to digest, but the concentration of certain nutrients actually becomes more available for your body to absorb. And among those nutrients, the most important one for seniors looking to regain strength is nitrate. Spinach is naturally rich in dietary nitrates, which your body converts into nitric oxide, a compound that helps relax and widen blood vessels. Why is that a big deal? Because better blood flow means more oxygen and nutrients are reaching your leg muscles. This boosts performance, speeds up recovery, and helps reduce that heavy, sluggish feeling you might get when walking or standing for long periods. Scientists have actually studied this effect in older adults, and the results are eye-opening. In one study, people over 60 who increased their nitrate intake through leafy greens like spinach saw improved muscle function and better walking speed in just a few days. That's real, measurable progress, not just wishful thinking. And it doesn't stop there. Cooked spinach also delivers a powerful combo of magnesium, potassium, and iron, 3 minerals that work together to reduce muscle cramps, improve coordination, and keep energy levels steady throughout the day. When your legs feel tired or weak, chances are your muscles are missing one or more of these minerals. Cooked spinach fills those gaps gently but effectively and helps bring your body back into balance. The best part is that it's easy to add into your routine. A side of sautéed spinach with dinner, stirred into scrambled eggs, or blended into soups can make a noticeable difference in how your legs feel and function. It's not about eating huge portions or changing everything overnight. It's about making small, smart choices that build up over time. If your legs have been holding you back, cooked spinach might be the simple, natural solution you didn't know you needed. It's gentle on the body, backed by science, and gives your muscles exactly what they need to stay strong and active. Number 5 is lentils. Now, lentils might not be the most exciting food on the list. They don't have the bright color of cherries or the crunch of pumpkin seeds. But don't let their plain look fool you. Lentils are actually one of the most complete and reliable foods you can eat to support aging muscles, especially if you're trying to rebuild strength in your legs. The reason lentils are so special is because they check several important boxes all at once. First, they're packed with plant-based protein, which is absolutely essential for maintaining and repairing muscle tissue. As we age, our bodies naturally lose muscle mass, especially in the legs and hips, and protein becomes even more important. Without enough of it, your muscles simply can't rebuild themselves after everyday movement, let alone after intentional exercise. Lentils also provide a healthy amount of iron, magnesium, and potassium minerals that help your muscles function better and keep you feeling energized and balanced throughout the day. But here's the really cool part. Unlike many foods that give you a quick burst of energy and then a crash, lentils offer slow, steady energy. That's thanks to their complex carbs and high fiber content, which break down gradually in your system. This slow release of energy supports endurance, something many seniors struggle with. It's not just about getting up, it's about staying up, walking longer, and not feeling completely drained after 15 minutes on your feet. Lentils help with that in a very real, practical way. Another benefit that often gets overlooked is how easy lentils are to prepare and digest. You can cook them into soups, stews, or even simple rice dishes. Nothing fancy, just real, wholesome food that's gentle on the stomach and kind to your body. And if you've been dealing with joint discomfort or inflammation, you'll be glad to know that lentils are naturally anti-siliny, making them a smart choice for keeping both your joints and muscles in good shape. If your legs often feel tired or shaky, or if you've noticed that you just don't have the same energy to walk or stand like you used to, adding lentils to your meals might be one of the easiest and most effective changes you can make. It's not just about building strength. It's about creating a strong, steady foundation so you can stay active, independent, and confident in your movements day after day. Number 4 is salmon. And if you've ever heard that salmon is good for your heart, that's true, but it's just the beginning. What most people don't realize is that salmon is also one of the most powerful foods you can eat to restore and protect muscle strength in your legs, especially as you get older. Think about it this way. As we age, our muscles don't just get weaker, they also become more inflamed, more sensitive to injury, and slower to heal. That's where salmon steps in, and it does so in a big way. This one food brings together 3 of the most important nutrients your aging muscles need: high-quality protein, omega-3 fatty acids, and vitamin D. Each one of these helps in a different way, but together, they form a kind of dream team for your legs. Let's start with the protein. Every cell in your muscles is built and repaired with protein. Without it, recovery slows down and muscles can shrink, especially in the legs, which support the bulk of your body weight every single day. Salmon gives you complete protein, meaning it contains all the essential amino acids your body needs to rebuild muscle properly and efficiently. That alone makes it a smart choice. But what really gives salmon its edge is the omega-3 content. Omega-3s are healthy fats, and they're amazing at calming inflammation inside the body. When your joints feel stiff or your muscles ache, especially after walking or standing, that's often inflammation at work. The omega-3s in salmon go deep into your cells and help reduce that inflammation, which means less pain, better range of motion, and quicker recovery from everyday movement or even light exercise. And then there's vitamin D. This vitamin doesn't just support your bones, it's also essential for muscle function. Many seniors are low in vitamin D and don't even know it, but without enough of it, your muscles can feel weak, even if you're eating enough protein. Vitamin D helps your muscles contract properly, giving you more control and strength in your legs, and salmon naturally contains a healthy dose of vitamin D, which makes it even more valuable. What's great is that salmon is also really easy to prepare. You can bake it, grill it, or toss it into a salad. You don't need a fancy recipe, just a few simple spices in a hot pan. And if fresh salmon isn't available, canned salmon still gives you most of the same benefits. So if your legs have been feeling shaky or slow, or you've noticed that it takes longer to recover after walking or climbing stairs, salmon might be the missing piece. It supports your muscles, calms your joints, and helps you feel more stable and strong with every step. The best part? These benefits can start kicking in fast, sometimes within just a few days of eating it regularly. It's a small habit, but one that can make a big difference in how you move, how you feel, and how confident you are getting around each day. Number 3 is quinoa. And let me tell you, this one might surprise you. Quinoa doesn't look like much. It's tiny, it's light, and it's often sitting on store shelves next to things like rice or oats. But don't let its size fool you. Quinoa is one of the most powerful, muscle-rebuilding foods out there, and it's especially valuable for seniors who want to regain strength in their legs without relying only on meat or animal protein. What makes quinoa special is that it's a complete protein, something that's very rare in plant-based foods. That means it contains all 9 essential amino acids that your body needs to rebuild and maintain muscle. This is incredibly important for older adults, especially after age 60, because the body becomes less efficient at turning protein into muscle as we age. You might be eating enough calories, but without the right type of protein, the kind your muscles can actually use, you're not going to see results. And that's where quinoa fills the gap. What's even more exciting is that quinoa doesn't just help with rebuilding muscle, it also supports endurance and overnight recovery. That's something most people overlook. Leg strength isn't just about big muscles, it's about how long you can stand, how many stairs you can climb, and whether you feel tired after walking to the mailbox. The complex carbs in quinoa give you a slow and steady release of energy, which means your muscles can keep going without crashing halfway through the day. Even better, it's gentle on your digestion and doesn't cause sugar spikes like white bread or pasta often do. And the minerals packed inside quinoa, like magnesium, potassium, and iron, are exactly what aging muscles need to stay flexible, strong, and oxygenated. But here's where it gets really interesting. New research is showing that when seniors include quinoa in their evening meals, even something as simple as a small bowl of warm quinoa with veggies, it can actually help improve muscle repair while you sleep. That means you could literally wake up stronger than the day before. This isn't just theory. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition and Aging found that older adults who added quinoa to their diets saw noticeable improvements in balance, stability, and leg endurance in just a couple of weeks. And they didn't even have to work out harder. Their food did the work while they rested. How incredible is that? The best part is, quinoa is easy to prepare. You just boil it like rice, and it's ready in 15 minutes. You can mix it into soups, stir it into salads, or cook it with a bit of garlic and olive oil for a warm, comforting dish. It's versatile, satisfying, and you don't have to eat a huge amount to get the benefits. Just half a cup a few times a week can make a real difference. If you're someone who's tired of feeling unsteady or weak in the legs, or maybe you're just trying to avoid falling behind in your everyday strength, quinoa can be a simple yet powerful way to change that. It doesn't come with a warning label, it doesn't require a prescription, and you don't need to count calories or macros. Just eat it consistently, give your body the tools it needs, and let the nutrients go to work. Quinoa might just be the quiet hero your legs have been waiting for. Number 2 is beets, and I know what you might be thinking. Beets? Really? But stay with me, because this humble root vegetable might be one of the most powerful foods you can eat for regaining strength in your legs. Beets are way more than just a side dish you push around your plate. They're natural circulation boosters, and they've got the science to back it up. What makes beets so special is that they're loaded with nitrates, not the bad kind you find in processed meats, but the natural kind that your body turns into nitric oxide. And here's why that matters. Nitric oxide helps open up your blood vessels, making it easier for your blood to flow to your muscles, especially the ones in your legs. When blood flows better, oxygen and nutrients reach your muscles faster. That means your legs don't feel as heavy, tired, or stiff. They start working more like they used to. This isn't some theory either. Real studies with real seniors have shown that after just one serving of beet juice or roasted beets, blood flow improves within hours. That's right, hours, not weeks. One study from the Journal of Applied Physiology found that older adults who drank beet juice before walking had better endurance, more stable balance, and even improved muscle coordination. Imagine that, walking up the stairs or getting out of a chair with less strain just because you had some beets with lunch. That's the power of improving circulation, and beets are one of the best natural ways to do it. But it doesn't stop there. The nitric oxide from beets doesn't just help during the day, it also supports muscle recovery at night. As your muscles relax, better blood flow helps carry away waste like lactic acid, which builds up after activity and causes soreness or cramping. That's why so many people report waking up with less leg pain or stiffness after eating beets regularly. Plus, beets are rich in antioxidants, which help fight off inflammation, a key cause of slow recovery and declining muscle performance in older adults. It's like giving your legs a natural tune-up without popping a single pill. And don't worry, you don't have to eat a mountain of them. Even a small serving, like a half cup of cooked beets or a glass of beet juice, can deliver the benefits. The key is consistency. Eat them a few times a week, especially in the afternoon or evening when circulation tends to slow down. And over time, you may notice a real difference: more energy in your step, less heaviness, and better control of your movements. Some seniors even describe it as waking up their legs again. And here's a little tip. If you've never been a fan of the taste, try roasting them with a bit of olive oil or blending them into a fruit smoothie. The natural sweetness comes out when cooked, and the flavor blends well with berries or oranges. It's simple, it's natural, and it could be one of the best things you do for your legs today. If you're someone who's been feeling like your mobility is slipping or your walks are getting shorter, beets might be a game changer. Science backs it, results prove it, and best of all, it's right there in your grocery store. Number 1 on our list, and for very good reason, is bone broth. Now, if you've ever thought of bone broth as just some trendy health fad or just a warm soup for cold nights, think again. Because for older adults who are trying to rebuild leg strength fast, bone broth is nothing short of a miracle food. This isn't just some fancy stock. It's a slow-cooked, nutrient-rich powerhouse that delivers exactly what aging muscles and joints need to recover and perform. The real magic of bone broth lies in its collagen and amino acid content, which helps to repair, rebuild, and re-energize tired and weakening muscles, especially the ones we rely on the most, the legs. You see, as we age, we naturally lose collagen, the very protein that gives structure and strength to our muscles, joints, tendons, and bones. Without enough collagen, our legs can feel stiff, unsteady, and weak, especially first thing in the morning or after standing for a while. But bone broth gives your body a natural way to replenish that collagen. And not just collagen, bone broth also contains gelatin, glycine, and proline, amino acids that are essential for maintaining muscle tissue and joint health. What's even better? Because bone broth is liquid, these nutrients are incredibly easy for your body to absorb and use quickly, much faster than many other foods. Some seniors even report feeling a difference in just 24 hours after adding bone broth to their routine. But it's not just about building muscle. Bone broth also supports faster recovery. Whether you're dealing with soreness after a walk, stiffness from a day of sitting, or slower healing from an injury, the nutrients in bone broth go to work repairing tissue and reducing inflammation. That's one of the biggest reasons why athletes and physical therapists recommend it, not just for strength, but for longevity and mobility. And here's where it gets exciting. A study published in Nutrition Journal showed that consuming collagen-rich foods, like bone broth, can increase muscle mass and strength, especially when combined with gentle exercise. And this benefit isn't just for the young participants in their 60, 70, and even 80s saw improvement in lower body performance. Bone broth also has another hidden superpower. It supports joint lubrication. The glycosaminoglycans in broth, like glucosamine and chondroitin, help cushion your joints and reduce the grinding, painful sensation many older adults feel when they move. Imagine walking, climbing stairs, or simply standing from a chair without that deep ache in your knees or hips. That's the kind of relief bone broth can bring, naturally. And here's the best part. It's incredibly easy to make and enjoy. You can simmer bones from chicken, beef, or even fish at home with herbs and vegetables, or buy high-quality bone broth from the store. Drink it warm on its own, add it to soups or stews, or even sip it like tea in the evening. However you choose to enjoy it, just know that every cup is like sending a healing wave through your muscles and joints, especially the ones that carry you every day. If there's one food I'd recommend to every senior who wants stronger, more reliable legs, it's bone broth. Not only is it backed by science, but it's also deeply nourishing in a way your body understands. It gives you real results, strength, flexibility, comfort, and it comes from something as simple and ancient as simmering bones in water. So the next time you're wondering what to eat to feel better fast, start with a warm mug of bone broth. Your legs will thank you. Before we wrap things up, let's talk about a few simple morning habits that can help you get the best possible results from the foods we've just talked about. These tips aren't hard to follow, but they make a big difference, especially if you're serious about getting your leg strength back. One great way to start your day is by drinking a small glass of tart cherry juice or beetroot juice first thing in the morning before you eat anything. This helps your body absorb the nutrients faster and gives your circulation a nice boost right from the start. Another smart move is to always combine your protein with a slow-burning carb like quinoa or lentils. This keeps your energy steady and supports muscle repair throughout the day. And if you've just finished a short walk, sipping on warm bone broth about 20 to 30 minutes after can be a powerful way to help your muscles recover while feeding your body the nutrients it needs. Small steps like these, done every morning, can add up fast, helping you feel stronger, more energized, and more stable on your feet. Stick with it, and you'll start noticing real changes. All these foods aren't just regular meals. They're natural powerhouses that can help you get your leg strength back. From pumpkin seeds that help stop cramps, to tart cherry juice that fights inflammation fast, cooked spinach that boosts blood flow, lentils giving you steady energy, salmon with healthy fats that reduce swelling, quinoa for muscle repair, beets that improve circulation, and bone broth packed with nutrients that help your muscles and joints recover quickly. Science backs all of this up, and you can actually feel the difference sooner than you think. But it's not just about eating these foods, it's also about how you use them, especially in the morning when your body really needs a boost. Drinking beet or cherry juice on an empty stomach, pairing proteins with slow carbs like quinoa or lentils, and sipping warm bone broth after a light walk can make a huge difference in how fast your legs get stronger. This isn't just info, it's hope, a chance to feel stronger, more stable, and more independent every day. You deserve to have legs that carry you confidently through life, enjoying the things and people you love without pain or weakness holding you back. So start making these simple changes today and watch how your strength comes back naturally and safely. You've got this. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on future videos. I'd love to hear your thoughts, so drop a comment below and let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.